Hey, how you doing everybody? Welcome to Geeks and Gamers Play, and with the recent news coming out that Call of Duty lost 50 million players in the space of a year, they have a lot riding on the launch of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. Now, personally, I just do not think this game cannot live up to the reputation that the original Modern Warfare 2 brought to not just Call of Duty, but gaming as a whole, but it definitely does have that sex appeal with the name that goes along with it. So, we have a whole lot of leaks that have come out over the space of the last few months, and we've had some very recent ones as of the last 50 minutes ago. And this has kind of put them all together, so shout out Charlie Intel for putting this together. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 release date, rumors, Warzone integration, and leaks. So there's a lot of anticipation going around for Modern Warfare 2, and here's everything we know about the game so far, including the new mode called DMZ. So we're just going to go over this without, touching on every single word, because this could be an hour-long video. So these are a list of the essential basic things we know. The title, obviously that's going to be Modern Warfare 2, release date rumors, studios, engine, maps, Warzone integration. This one really intrigues me. Skill-based matchmaking, rework, new modes, perks coming back, platforms, campaign, all that good stuff. So first things first, release date rumors. So as of this writing, developers have not confirmed the exact release date for Modern Warfare 2, but they did state the game would come out in fall sometime 2022 this year. Now, if I remember correctly, Vanguard came out in September, and this does line up with how they've been dropping their games previously over the last 3 years. And it is heavily rumored that Vanguard is going to lose an entire season, going back down to 5 seasons, so that could actually speed up the release of this game. Who knows? So now, who's behind Modern Warfare 2? Fucking everyone, basically. Demonware, High Moon. God, I would love High Moon to make another Transformers game. Toys for Bob. We have 3 or 4 different Infinity Ward divisions. Activision, Raven, Sledgehammer, and it just goes on. So, the new engine. This one's important because when Modern Warfare 2019 came out, that new engine was very highly praised, and rightfully so. It looks amazing. After Modern Warfare 2's official announcement, Infinity Ward also confirmed that the 2022 COD will be built on a brand new engine, which the company have been working on for years. Now, if that's true, that's really good to hear. This new engine is meant to improve player experience across the platform, and developers have also confirmed they will lay the foundation for a new Warzone experience in Warzone 2. Little side rant here. If Warzone 2 comes out with a ranked mode, they're going to fucking dominate. So Call of Duty 2022 Modern Warfare 2 maps. Now, this part really, really interests me. They're talking about bringing back some of the old maps and some of the leakers that have gone out of their way to leak this stuff. Now, these are some classic Call of Duty 2 maps. Favela, love that one. High Rise. High Rise was the one where we all did our 360 no-scopes and cross-map knife throwing. Shipment, of course, is a given. Now, the thing with Shipment, though, is because this game is supposed to have a 2-year lifespan, and we are currently in the middle of Vanguard's lifespan, that means we're going to have Shipment for 3 years in a row. That's a bit ridiculous if you ask me. Terminal, one of my all-time favorite Call of Duty maps, and Quarry, an absolute classic. So there's also some talk of the game modes that are becoming as well, and some of these are new ones. So we have an extraction type game mode. Now, this is a new perk that's called Ricochet, not to be confused with the supposedly anti-cheat system, also known as Ricochet. Now, the Ricochet perk is going to grant you special ammunition that ricochets off surfaces. That could be cool to use. Bounty Hunter perk, field upgrades return, so that's like your trophy system and tactical insertion for respawns, that type of stuff. Operators return. I don't think anyone thought they wouldn't return. Operators and skin bundles and blueprints weapons just generate too much money for them not to come back. So that's obviously a given. A Flora's Lava game mode could be interesting. Uplink mode, a hostage mode, CQB style, that could be really cool as well. So yeah, that's all the maps coming out. Well, some of the maps. These are all the ones that are going to be coming back from the original Modern Warfare 2. Now, the Warzone integration. This is where it gets interesting. So Call of Duty will integrate with Warzone the same way that Cold War and Vanguard have. Now, it's expected to bring a new map. However, according to rumors and leaks, there are some key differences to note. It's being reported that the sequel to Warzone is currently in development, and Warzone 2 was first reported by Jason Schreier, a well-known industry insider, Tom Henderson. Schreier's a bit of a fuckwit, but he does have good connections. So, Henderson has called Warzone 2 a clean slate, meaning it's a brand new game without any content from previous COD games, and we did see, towards the end of last year, when they were talking about the state of Warzone, a lot of developers described the game as oversaturated, and they did not expect it to be as big and as successful as it was, which I call bullshit on, but is what it is. Now, I didn't think that this game would actually integrate with current Warzone. They would skip it and just go straight into Warzone 2 when that was ready, but it looks like, they will integrate this into current Warzone and then down the line with Warzone 2 as well. So the new game mode, DMZ, this is an interesting one. Modern Warfare 2 has a third mode currently called DMZ. It's not entirely clear if this is a codename yet, but DMZ is Modern Warfare 2's take on Escape from Tarkov. Now, I've watched quite a bit of Escape from Tarkov. I haven't played it. It's going to be really... I don't know how Call of Duty is going to pull it off, because Call of Duty is a lot more fast and action-paced, where from my experience of watching Tarkov, it can be a lot more of a slower burn. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It actually looks really cool, but I don't know how that's going to work with COD, so we shall see how that all goes. And it's being reported that the DMZ will also launch in beta with the release of Modern Warfare 2 as well. Now, Attackers versus Defenders mode, I think that's, it says here, inspired by Rainbow Six Siege, so that could be cool. Now, Defenders have to come up with a plan to slow down or entirely halt attackers utilizing hidden locations, booby traps, and cameras. Cool. That could be really interesting. Now, this part, skill-based matchmaking. I have gone on and on and on about my distaste and how much I fucking hate skill-based matchmaking. I think skill-based matchmaking should only be in ranked modes. So skill-based matchmaking has been one of the most controversial aspects of Call of Duty titles, and a report from COD leakers claimed that the developers could be aiming to revise skill-based matchmaking to make it less debilitating in Modern Warfare 2. Fuck yes. According to this leak, the devs aim to make games feel less strict, but Modern Warfare 2 could still keep the controversial feature of disbanding lobbies after each game. I don't like that. We saw that one of the old Bungie developers put out a thing not too recently about how their strategy to get people to keep playing the game was to allow people to stay in lobbies after each match, because you end up just talking to each other. Now, whether that's abusive or not, in a Modern Warfare 2 lobby, the fact you're talking to each other is good for the game overall because it keeps you in the game. So I think they should keep that. Now, perk changes and Last Stand return. I hate that Last Stand perk. That perk used to make me rage so much. I'm glad they got rid of it. So, Ghost of Hope, who was a leaker, claims the perk system will receive a major change in Modern Warfare 2 that will allow players to choose from 4 perks rather than the additional 3. The traditional 3. That's going to be very bizarre to see how that all works out. You could be running Ghost and Cold-Blooded at the same time. The leaker also claimed that Last Stand will return, allowing players to be down with their pistol before dying. However, it will now act as a field upgrade rather than a perk. Fuck. And what platforms is this game supposedly going to come out? Everything, basically. Current generation and next generation. Current generation, I think, is going to be a bit bizarre, in all honesty. I have a base PlayStation 4, and it struggles with Vanguard. So if Modern Warfare 2 is coming out of a whole new updated engine that they've supposedly been working on for for years, I doubt my PlayStation will be able to handle it. So we'll see how that goes. Now, campaign leaks. The general gist of the campaign leaks is that we're going to be fighting Colombian drug cartels. Sounds kind of boring to me, man. I'd rather be fighting like hardcore terrorists and stuff like that, but it is what it is. So that's where we're at with all the Modern Warfare 2 leaks. Like I said, I just think it's impossible to live up to the reputation that the original Modern Warfare 2 set, but we'll see how this goes. I'm very interested to see how the Warzone 2 integration is going to go, and Call of Duty definitely does have a lot riding on this game, and I think it will do very well. I just don't think it's going to live up to its namesake. So what do you guys make of all this? Are you interested in Modern Warfare 2? Let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, check out geeksandgamers.com, and I'll see you all in the next video.